1967 is the year that born the Levi's Type 3 denim jacket, later on known as a tracker jacket. This jacket has suffered few changes over the years. The most important is back in the 80s, the addition of hand-worn pockets. Today I bring two jackets for review, one made with Japanese clothes and the other from the regular line. Let's see the characteristics, the fitting, and which one is worthwhile. See you inside. Okay, these are the jackets. Let's talk first about this. This one is belong to the, according to the American website and with the tape, the labels, to the Made and Craft line. In the UK website say belong to the vintage line. Then I'm more sure this belong to the Made and Craft line. According to the US website, these are made in Japan. I think it's misleading. According to the UK Levi say these are made in China, which are made in China, but using Japanese denim from Kaihara mills. These are using from Kaihara mills. This one belong to the what is the premium line, the Levi's premium line. That's for me it's the regular line. As you see, this different color. This is lighter than this. This is a more denim, dark denim. And has the red tab here, and well, they're gonna see later. Let's go review first the Japanese denim from Kaihara mills. Okay, this is size large. I use size large because I don't layer under this jacket. I use because it's for me it's a spring summer jacket. Then I don't use this in winter. I don't wear any hoodie too. Then for me it need to be quite fit. Being large, let's see the measurements. Armpit to armpit first, and then let's go to the characteristics, because the measurements is a very important thing. Armpit to armpit is 24.8 armpit to armpit. The back is 20.5. It's really good. It's really good size. I'm going to tell you why. Sleeves are 25 inches, and the back length is 24.5. That is the waist. Some people like to know the waist. The waist is 22 inches. I choose this because not only fit well, it's not necessary I wear no more than a shirt or a t-shirt with this kind of jackets. Then if I want to lay over this a heavy jacket, but never use a hoodie, it's not my style. Then I'm not that young to be wearing hoodies still as a street wear. I'm more in the terms of more old style, yeah? T-shirts, shirts, and just the jacket and the denim, of course. They see the construction. These are made in China, are not made in Japan. I think in terms of the measurements is very similar to the premium line. It's very similar to the premium line. That's Made and Craft. The only difference is the denim that you use from Kaihara mills. They already state in the website. The construction is a simple construction. There is no signs of salvage. I don't know if this is salvage. I don't think so. Just it's denim made like because Kaihara use, despite they say all looms could be salvage, but I don't see any exposed salvage. Usually, like Iron Heart, the salvage is exposed in here. Let's open this. Sorry. Usually salvage is exposed in this side. They put the selvage inside, but here there is no selvage. But the one thing, in terms of construction, let's go to the construction. I'm very pleased with the construction of this jacket. It's the same construction. You have the V, double stitches, the double stitch here, the pockets, the pointed pockets or the arrow pockets. Okay, you can see here. Okay, these are in the back double stitches. Yeah, look at the shape. Okay, look at the hardware. Hardware has half copper. It's a mix between copper and iron. Okay, you can see here are not stamped outside. Okay, stamp here. The stitches, the construction is quite clean. As you see inside, because it has a hand-worn pockets, okay, here, and our denim, they don't use cotton for the hand-worms. Here is pure denim, 100% denim. All the construction is 100% denim. You can see the bar tacking here, reinforcing this side, which is a really good thing. In terms of construction and durability is what it is. Let's see. The construction here is fellet seams. You can see our fellet seams, which is good. In the armpit are not fellet seams, are double stitches and overlooked here. But it's quite clean. There is no defect. There is nothing. There is no loose threads. It's quite clean and good construction. The color of the thread is gold. They use polycotton too for the threads. That's what I have found in my research. And look at this. The bar tacking here is quite strong and thick. Okay, this is a really clean construction. There is nothing that made me think about this sloppy construction. Here's the label where it's made in China. Okay, and this is the label of Japanese cloth they used to use in the Made and Craft line, and the blue which is looks like it's leather. I'm not really convinced that it's leather, but looks like leather. Is leather-like or fox leather is my impression, and it has this represent the Japanese symbol. Yeah. So far, so good. The buttons are okay, the construction are okay, the measurements I think are the right one. I almost picked the extra large because the measurements that offer in the website, in both websites, are wrong, are not these measurements for sure. It's quite wrong. Then really the size is larger than they describe. Then the extra large has the extra large which I measure has this is 24.5. The extra large has 26.8 armpit to armpit. The sleeves are shorter, are 24.5 in the extra large. The shoulders are 20.6 or something. There is no much difference. 20.7 is correctly. Look at the construction is quite clean. The advice is gonna how it's fade. This jacket is gonna fade. That in the way that I construct that, I think has this is one wash. There's not gonna be any shrinkage. It's sanforized and one wash. It's not dry or what they describe as a dry denim, raw denim really. When they say dry, it's raw denim. It's one wash and sanforized. Then it's not gonna shrink. First thing. Second thing is quite soft the cloth, the denim. I really like it. I really like it. I like the color and the potential of fading of this I think is really good. Yeah, the sleeves are really well constructed. Has a bar tacking too, here and here. Then so far, and really nice tracker jacket with a denim that I think gonna work really well with this jacket. really well, and the fading in the future of the jacket is going to be really nice. Let's review the other one, because let's see whether worth it or not, this jacket with the price. Oh, I forgot to take about the price of this jacket. This jacket was 210 pounds in the UK side, and 300 and change dollars in the US side. It's quite expensive. It's quite expensive, thinking about Levi's, and it's not the vintage line with the reproduction of one of the Type 1 or Type 2, where they're far more expensive. Anyway, I pay for this not the full price, because I have a discount, and I'm a member from the website. Then it has a few discount for that, and other discount I have from other side. I finished paying 120 pounds for this. 120 pounds with all the discount. Yeah, I always do that, because otherwise I need to save money for buy more things. Okay, let's see this. This is the darkest that they sell in the premium line, in the regular line. Is the darkest. It's already washed. Has the denim, the thickness of the denim is the same as 13 ounce. Is the very same. There is no difference. The stitching is exactly the same. The buttons, okay, the buttons are different. You see, it's not. Look at that. Are not copper button with metal. Are completely different. But and stamped. Yeah, that's give you some or look. Are really nice buttons. I already own another Type 3 that I have destroyed in 10 years. Then it's not even in condition to show it. Then let's see the construction. Here, I started having difference. Let's remark the difference. Here, there's a cloth, cotton cloth. In the other, remember, was denim. The pockets are made of denim. There is the same bar tacking, strong bar tacking, the same construction, fillet seams with chain stitch. Here there are two types of color. In the other wasn't, was the same type, one yellow and one gold. Okay, let's put a little bit better. Yellow and gold stitching. Some people make difference, some people not. Don't care about this. The construction of the sleeve is the same. It's quite clean. It's really good quality. It's really good quality. It's really good quality. Of course, it's not iron hard. The bar tacking here is the same. There's not blue or yellow than the bar tacking. The construction of the pocket is exactly the same. Exactly the same. Okay? Even inside, there is, of course, not going to be selvage in this, because it's not selvage, but the weight is exactly the same. Let's see the measurements now, because the construction is the same. There are a few differences that make different, like the cotton, the threads they use, a yellow, they use blue, and or gold in all the stitches. And let's go to the measurements, see what's the difference, which I think I haven't taken the measurements of this jacket. I tried this in the store, see that fit like I like it, and I bought it. But the thing is are the same measurements. I suppose must be, because are made in the same factory in China. Okay, let's see armpit to armpit first. Armpit to armpit is 24, a little bit, small than the other. The other was 24.5, this is 24, okay? This is 24. Let's see the shoulders, okay? The shoulders. This is a little bit smaller. This is 19.9. The other was 20.3 or 4. The sleeves. Okay, 25.2 2, 3 is longer sleeve, shorter, narrow shoulders, and longer sleeve is more or less the same proportion. And let's see here. Sorry. Is 24.9 is a little bit longer. Is narrow than the Japanese version and longer than the Japanese version. In terms of the weight of the denim, there's no difference. In terms of the construction and the stitching, the only difference is the color of the thread. I don't know if it's going to impact in durability of this denim, this jacket, but it's very similar, and the measurements are very similar, very, very similar. I think, and this, I pay for this 70 pounds. I pay for this 70 pounds. That's why I pay for this jacket. Remember, the other I pay 120, 110, I think, 20. And for this, 70 pounds in discount. The difference, again, is not 100% denim in the construction of the pocket. Is half is cloth, half is denim. And the characteristic of the hardware is less quality than the made and craft. This patch is no leather. This is a synthetic. It's not leather. It's fox leather, the patch. And say premium line and made in China too, large made in China. Let's go for the fitting and let's give you my final thoughts. Okay, this is how this fits. See, this is the premium version, the regular version really from Levi's that I pay 70 pounds. See, this is the length of the sleeves, the clothes, because I always wear with this, no more than a t-shirt. This is a heavy t-shirt from Ironheart. Okay, this is how they fit: the front, the side, the back, the other side. Okay, this a very nice jacket. Being the original, I'm more than happy. This is very, very nice jacket. Let's see the difference of fitting with the Japanese, and let's give you my final thoughts. Okay, this is how fit the Japanese version, Japanese denim, the made and craft version of the Type 3. It's the front, the side, the back, okay, and the other side. Fantastic. The color, I like the color, this dark indigo of this jacket. Now, let's talking about my final thoughts. Okay. Well, before to move with the final thoughts, please, if you like this video, subscribe and help me to grow up this channel and give me thumbs up. Let's see. Let's be honest. Construction-wise, premium line, made and craft is the same construction. Where is the difference? The most important is the fabric. This is Kaihara Mill denim, and the other, I don't know where's the origin of that denim. 13 ohms. Construction white is the very same. It's really good construction. There is no loose threads. There is good details. The other difference is what they use. The hardware is not the same. It's better the hardware in this made and craft, and the pockets are 100% denim. The other is has cotton cloth, which is quite thin. Make the difference in functionality and durability. Maybe yes, maybe no, but I think in terms of construction in general are very, very similar. Which one pick? One is 70 pounds, or 70 pounds which I pay, and the other 120 pounds which I pay with all these discounts looking for saving. Otherwise, it's 210 pounds, the tag price, 210 pounds. Which one is the best? I think if you are on budget, go for the premium. Because there's not much different. But if you want something, a original Levi's Type 3 jacket, go for this. Fade potential, the feeling of the denim is fantastic. the color, the initial color is okay. Remember, this is sunflower acid and one wash. It's not raw denim. It's not raw denim for sure. But look at this. I cannot compare this with the other brands that produce similar Type 3. I always gonna love the original one from Levi's. It has all the details. Remember, this jacket born in 1967 and has only a few changes. It was a little bit less roomy and was shorter, was a little bit longer now with the hand-worn pocket that was introduced back in the 80s. Otherwise, it's almost the same jacket. You can miss one of these. You need one in your wardrobe for sure. Where is the premium line, or where is the Made and Craft line? That's the way to go. And if you like fades, this one. See you in the next.